Hello, my name is Alan and welcome to the BTG Podtalk, your home for basketball in East Africa, straight out of the Pearl of Africa, Uganda. Now we are always three big voices bringing you real energy, real conversations, and stories off the court. This is where basketball meets with its fans. Hello, Innocent, and hi, Sophia.
Hi, Alan. How are you?
It's always nice to catch up with you guys. Hi, Innocent.
Hi, how are you? I am well. Been quite a journey of basketball this season, but yeah.
We are here.
It
is the end of the regular season, and we had to talk about digest it, talk about what made highlights, and of course, a lot of things have been happening. The historical moments that we've had this season
from the big team.
What do you want to insinuate, Sophie?
I must say, there's no team that has gone unbeaten.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Finally.
Because of one specific team that has caused that.
Rezlife. Okay, diving into what we love most here, talking about basketball, the game that bonds us and bonds you with us, actually, the one watching us. Remember to always like, share
and subscribe
to our YouTube channels
and give us your comments.
Leave us your comments.
Know what's running in your mind when you're watching us. Please comment.
Actually, Sophia has a lot of fans. I don't know whether you realize.
My fans keep commenting.
She is a celebrity. We need to get
fans
autographs.
Keep commenting.
We need to get autographs from her.
Sure. So guys, the regular season has been wrapped up, and we've seen quite a number of entertaining things. Quite a number of them.
Yeah.
And I'm going to bring in something very emotional for everyone. Highlights for regular season, Sophie?
Oh, you guys, UMU Flames. I
know.
Flames. I don't know why I even love that team. I don't have like.
I should go to Coach Mose
I also
and
need to
Mikey
find
and
out.
have a
No,
conversation.
I also need to find out me myself why I support that team, but I was happy.
Is there someone you're crushing on?
No.
I think
No, those are
need to know
kids.
investigative journalism. We do this.
Those ones are kids. At least if it was like Namongo, Oilers.
In Namongo, we know who
And
he
even
is.
Oilers. Oilers
There's
is bringing
someone.
in some American.
You and
So
Americans, you're like this.
Me and Americans, we are like this. When you see me supporting Oilers, I'm only supporting the Americans, not anyone. But yeah, they had a battle with JT over relegation, and if they had lost that game, they were getting relegated, and they survived relegation just like that, because they had like a 90% chance of being relegated with the other team they came up with that Innocent is going to talk about. Obvious case they got relegated, you guys, but the coach. I watched that game and the coach's face. Me and my friend were saying, you guys, if the coach was just seconds away from crying yesterday.
I think that made their journey a little difficult, and that I think for me that brings me to my moment of the regular season, the game between UMU and the JKL. I think we had 1 second or 2 seconds left on the clock. It was a catch and shoot, and this guy had been shooting the whole game,
and he was
missing. He was on zero,
points.
And when they needed him most, he took that 3. It dropped, and he tied the game to overtime. But at one point, the UMU were leading by over 25 points before the JKL came in to tie that point. So the UMU guys have made life hard for themselves in how they deal with the
this
game. They
season,
panic.
Even the last game.
I think it takes us back, Innocent, to the experience. They are new in the NBL, so you definitely know that these are very... And we talked about the team coming up with their all players that they had.
They stuck to their players team. And
but
for me, I think they needed to learn.
They need some experience,
I think. New players who have been around for some good time.
You've played 22 games, really, and you've not learned from any of those.
My dear, I don't think that's enough for you in the NBL.
No, the coach needed, because the coach needs to transit certain energies to his players, but also...
But sometimes it's the players on court, not the coach.
Well, you have the timeouts, you have the quarter breaks, you have the halftime to communicate. You are the coach. You need to have your players buy into your philosophy, but what you're communicating. Now, they panic a lot on court, of course.
A lot.
They
almost
transition.
lost the jet
That
game.
brings you
You have
to the
25
point.
seconds on the clock. Why are you going to shoot when you're on 23 seconds, you know?
Sophie will pass on the information.
Let me tell
You know
you,
she
I
speaks
watched,
to the
I
right
watched
person.
that Jetty game they had.
Yeah.
They were leading. And we go into fourth quarter, the last minutes, and these guys are getting the ball, throwing it over.
Yeah,
How
and
do you
I'm
play like
wondering,
that?
yeah, you have
And
25 seconds
You've been
on the
leading,
clock.
like you've been having a lead of 10 points, 5. You run down to a place where you're like, if someone gets a 3 on you, we are going to overtime and you guys are going to lose. Because the game ended 70-73.
We probably only have 2 players that can do that, and probably they need to teach most of the point guards. Otieno, Michael, and Tony Duleba, best guys who, run the clock down, but also run
In
the
the last
plays.
minutes,
In the
yeah.
last minutes, they know how to run that ball and the clock. So players really need to sit back and watch. And I rarely see most of them, for those teams that are not playing, in the arena watching the other players.
They don't have that money to pay for a game.
No,
But they pay
no,
5.
no.
Is it 5K as players to enter and watch a
Alex,
game?
even if it's
Spending
10,
that
even if
5K.
it's 10.
Okay, you can watch
Yeah.
on
Even
TV
if it's
even.
10 when you're learning, I'm a fan. I just come to enjoy. For you, you're coming to learn from Tony, and you tell me you don't have that 10.
Exactly.
Like the math doesn't
But okay,
add up.
if I a fan, I'm seeing these things.
Yeah.
Why aren't you seeing them as a player? Because you need to learn from your
They're
own mistakes.
superstars.
I have
No,
seen
no, no,
most of them actually nowadays have their friends record their games. Probably, I am
Which is
thinking,
healthy.
besides you posting those games on social media, you're going back to learn from what you've been playing.
Yeah,
So-
but still, come watch those guys who are
Yeah.
better than you and learn. Like we all learn.
Exactly.
We
Exactly.
all.
But also there's TV, there's YouTube,
Yeah,
where you can be
exactly.
following these games
Yeah.
and learn from
And-
the
and-
stars, your seniors.
Yeah,
That's what we should say.
take criticism as a positive thing. Yes, I know there is negative criticism, but you need to learn to take it in as a sportsman. Yes, we keep talking about it as sportsmen are human before the professionals on this show, but sometimes the higher expectations to whom much is given, much is expected. So you need to understand that you've been given too much and you need to learn how to handle that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the pressure, the entertainment, because if we come and you're panicking on court, the way you're panicking and throwing the ball, 23 seconds, 20 seconds on the clock, you're actually turning over the ball in an insensitive way. You really need to learn to deal with that.
So you've even reminded me, like when you're saying much to whom much is given, much is expected, and you're bringing the KCCA Leopards team in my mind, like the girls, KCCA girls.
Do
You have
better.
the 2 best, like you have the 2 best players
Yeah.
who are now your coaches. You guys have a good bench,
Yeah.
but the way you guys are playing, as a
The man promised to coach systematic basketball.
and
You
he's
are lying
doing
to
so.
us,
But
by the way. We
but
are
they
all
have a good
disappointed
squad.
in
like
you. Yeah.
you have like all like part of the best team of the girls. You're in KCCA,
Yeah.
but then the basketball you're giving us,
It's not giving.
It's not
By the way, we are
Doesn't even
all
fit B1.
all disappointed.
Yeah.
We'd like to pass on this information.
Yeah.
I think we thought it's going to be a very entertaining team.
yeah, this
But
season.
dropping 37.
And when they lost to UPDF, I was like, maybe it was just that bad day. But then you lose to UPDF, then you come to UCU, and it's just halfway the points.
My most disappointing game from them is the game against the JT Jaguars at the YMCA. Oh my, it was
yes.
a very
yes.
low scoring game for them. I think 30 something? They didn't actually, did they reach 40? I don't remember, but it was so bad. It was so bad that you could clearly see them and their bosses in the stands, and you're wondering. At one time, I could hear a guy ask one of the team, I think the team director, mwasaininga biki bino? That is directly translated in English of what did you actually sign, So you need to do better, help us. You're into the playoffs, so we hope.
You
They
do
were
something.
actually
Give
the
us
third best team,
entertainment.
right?
Yeah.
But they need to
That's
do
it.
better, really. They need to take it. If they need to take it to the
They
wire,
have,
they
if
need
it's
to do better.
experience, they have players who have the
Yeah,
experience.
Tracy.
They have Tracy. They have Zaina.
Let's talk about Tracy with experience. They have a lot of experienced players. that have been. They have their captain Sanyu and New.
Exactly.
It doesn't.
Anyway,
actually, I thought those guys would be number 1
or 2 at least.
At
least. Moving away from that, of course, we're talking about the relegated teams, and for the ladies, Nabsunsa has a lot of fans.
I am hurt
after
as an
3
individual.
seasons.
My cancel.
Yeah, I'm hurt. My girls, the Nabisunsa, were relegated, but well, that's what you get for basketball. I think for me, they were out of depth. But also the league is revolving every season. I think this season is more of resources, and those come with how much can you acquire the big. I'll tell you some teams, like teams in Div 1, Watoto has now gone to a different way of doing things. We are now adding players that are not actually students for us to sustain the game. So they were out of depth in terms of resources. The young girls, of course, they're learning, and they gave us a good game, Abigail gave us a very good,
I think for the last 3 lessons, she has been that good.
There's another girl who is very good.
But they're young, of course, and you're going to fall in players like the Pearl Queens or the Lady Jaguars.
The JKL that won't survive.
Exactly. So it's going to be hard. You're going to, I think the only team that couldn't match them is the Angels that were also out of depth. One, but also financially they're constrained. They're not paid, by the way, as Angels.
So it's like a charity thing?
Yes, but they only get, I think, transport allowances, and I can't even mention how much they get for transport.
Yeah, it will be a good team for Div 1, because halfway teams in Div 1,
and that journey, by the way, to the NBL was because the team that was meant to come, dissolved. So that's how they managed to sneak into, but they were not ready because they were the second.
And actually, last season they survived.
Yeah.
This season they actually survived when Nkumba, is it Lady Mines? There's something that happened there, and then they survived.
Yeah,
still.
Nkumba
and this team that was
A1 Challenge?
A1 Challenge.
Yeah, A1 Challenge. So the 2 teams that were relegated were out of depth for me, and yes, Nabisunsa might not really have a lot to blame.
But if they play down there, they will win. And
I have a feeling they're going to come back. When you look at the teams in Div 1, they might not match the material that Nabisunsa has.
Because they've been in NBL for 3 years.
Yeah, so
it's a good one for them. 3 seasons is a good one.
They get relegated with their kids. They still play. They say they have experience.
Our babies.
Our babies.
You're going to miss them.
Exactly. But we will be, of course, watching them in Div 1. We will continue supporting them. So, but I have a feeling that those that are going to just rebound back, and because they're NBL bound, the problem is now how do they sustain it, because the league is revolving. With the money that came in with the sponsor, the winning bonus.
That
has
added
was
a
little
the
bit
best
of
thing.
vibe.
A little bit of hype. But let's talk about, before we leave the relegation battle, let's talk about UPDF that we are relegated also to Div 1.
Somehow I thought JKL was leaving. I thought JKL was done going.
Yeah, there was a lot of
Those
mathematics.
are masters of survival.
Till the last
But
day.
even the last season, they were this close to being relegated.
They've
and
actually
something
been
happened.
tempting Satan for a very long time. One day they will be caught in that den, and they will stick with the lions like Daniel, and probably there won't be an angel to shut the lions in the den. But they've been dancing around there. They keep surviving. Well, Rockets is a testimony because I've also been dancing around the same area for a while.
But Rockets looked so ugly this
they
season.
But today they are gone.
They were out of depth.
This time around.
Well, when you mention JKL and the Rockets, those are teams in the men's basketball league that are out of depth, come and then they're 7-8, they're playing. They reached a moment in
JKL, there was a time there were only 5 players.
Yes, and they played all the minutes. They actually didn't have a coach. It was their manager.
The coach came in later.
There was a game on Sunday that the manager managed the game, and I think They lost that game. I think they were playing. I think either Umo or something. They lost that game so badly, but they left happy because
There's a game
they
they
honored
dropped
the game.
100 points. I don't know that you
That
people
was
saw
on.
that.
That was on.
Rockets?
Yes, Rockets.
Yeah,
almost everyone has had something.
Yeah.
100.
The second
Rockets
round of the
team.
season, in the regular season, everyone had a beating for Rockets.
If you didn't have
Alright.
100, you had
but
90.
but on the other hand, the UPDF, when you hear the name UPDF, of course the team belongs to the Uganda People's
the
Defense
army.
Forces, and now you think with the resources they have, they should be challenging, but I think they're
Maybe they have inner issues.
they're
I have a feeling
the
'cause
players are
Maybe.
paid.
Maybe.
Innocent, they're one of the teams in the NBL that are consistently getting this money, this
Yes.
small
Yes, the money
money,
is there.
but they get it.
Yeah,
So,
even
maybe-
when you
Players
go
will
to
get
other
their money.
sports, fraternities where they have teams as a franchise, let's use the word franchise in brackets for the UPDF. However, for me, I think they were out of depth with the coach. He's not built for that level.
So that's why we said inner issues.
Well, but also the inner issues could come. There were times, I think, when there was a certain player that needed to, because of the team manager, the son of the team manager needed to be on court all the time.
But that
That
boy
boy
is
is
But he's good. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
that
good.
boy is
Because
good.
there were
He's good.
games,
Because
like
even
basketball
yesterday,
is.
the game, like they brought him close to the, I think to the end of second quarter, and whenever he was inside, the VU points reduced, and when
No,
it
he's
was
a very good
him
defensive
and
guard.
Afande Henry, when they were taken out, or Koth obvious case, VU went back up to the shooting.
You
thing.
wonder what exactly the problem is, because I don't think they lack in terms of motivation. They're
And even
they're
in-
paid.
Maybe we should
Even they
try
have
to
good
talk to
size.
these players and see they always have the best size.
They
in
have
the
the
league.
best
of
size
course,
in
yeah.
the league.
Yeah,
best size in the league.
But
they have good.
But the
guards.
same thing you've
I don't know what
said
happens.
with the coach, because yesterday in the game there is a time there was no point guard on court, and you're playing VU and you don't have a point guard
And you want to
on
survive.
court. Yes, like they didn't have a point guard, and you want to survive, so it goes back to the coach.
Yeah, I think the coach was
Definitely.
out of depth. He's not built for that level. It sometimes it's ruthless. You've come with your team as a coach and you want to keep him and probably the players that you have. But sometimes, as a sports is about making money. Yes, in the Ugandan setup, you're not making money, but there is that money that comes every win you get, the winning allowance.
The winning bonus.
Might seem little, 130, but that's a lot of money, Imagine a Blazers and City Oilers at 120 of their 22 games, Rezlife 118 out of the 20, you
Yeah.
know. When you calculate that money at the end of the day, that's a lot of money. Remember, you're playing 2 games every week, That's a
like
lot
depends.
of, yeah.
It depends.
Exactly,
But
a lot of money.
like two.
Okay, at most that's 260 every
Yeah.
week.
It's good money.
Very many people in this country don't
That's
make
rent
that
for a
amount
single
of,
room.
yeah. And in the month you've made what? You're close to 600 or
That's
7.
rent. That's
yeah.
rent in
That's a
Kampala.
lot of
So
money,
that's a
plus
lot of
your
money.
allowances that are coming in, and UPDF is paying you allowance, transport allowances. That's enough money, really.
And
but I also wonder where they train from.
But still, Div 1 is not a good place for everyone to play. Like with those bodies.
Yeah,
and
the
you know,
kids that run you.
when it comes to the girls basketball, when you go down in Div 1, like it's easy for you to get back to
Yeah,
NBL. But on the men's team,
It's hard.
It's very
hard
competitive.
Yeah.
for you to come
It
back.
has always been hard for any sports in the division 2 of any sports to come back, because that's where talents are bred. you know?
Yeah.
And
So
they're
in
young,
Div 1,
hungry, and they have the energy. So it's usually hard.
because now
Yeah.
everyone wants to come up, so it's going to be hard for UPDF. I don't think they'll come back next season.
It's hard.
I
It's
don't
hard.
think-
Let them talk to power
Yeah.
and see. A cathedral is out there knocking bodies.
Yeah, but you know what also happens is like the boys in Div 1, they are runners, so
Exactly.
they run through the court.
Yeah.
And Afidra he has the brains of the game, but you need a point guard who will run to feed him.
Yeah,
and
right.
of which the point guard will also get tired, so he also needs to run. So the problem
But
is
they
when-
acquired services of Gaki, Sophie.
I've watched Gaki play, but still, you see, he's also in the edge of.
We should come one day. Let's talk about Div 1 because
Yes.
interesting things are happening
very.
down there.
I think
Div 1, Div
the
2.
coming episodes we're
Yeah.
going to be talking about Div 1 and 2
Yeah.
so much. 'Cause
Div 2, I think the Gulu Tomahawks are out there also doing their
but
own
when
things.
are they coming to NBL?
Well, they
Maybe-
nearly, I think they lost to come into Div 1. They lost to Watoto in the playoffs semis. I think Watoto won the first game and then lost the second. They took the game to the Caribbean. It's called the Caribbean Park in Gulu.
I've been there.
Yeah, that's where they lost their
Yes,
game,
I remember
their
when
spot.
Rezlife went. Sophie got me a package from Gulu. Anyway, moving into ahead, the historical moments
Oh wow!
that happened.
Many have happened, I think, this
My
season.
captain.
I did not say anything on Twitter, and everyone was telling me you're now bringing the coach tender thing. Yes, we have to. Banter has to be there. For us to leave.
That makes the game more enjoyable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Coach Tendo still has the record.
Of
Much points.
More points in a
Yes,
game.
65 points.
65 points.
and
Yes.
MacGyver is having
53.
More
No,
threes.
3 is
Yes,
15.
more
Yeah,
threes.
15.
More
Okay, you
threes
have a
Yeah.
win. I
from,
also
from
have a
Albert,
win.
right?
Yeah.
Who had like 10. He was playing for Nkumba. He had 10 a
11.
night.
11.
He had 11 a
yeah,
night. MacGyver had 15 a night.
Which
And
opponent
the
was it
beauty-
beating?
Regardless. You guys,
No, guys.
everyone has played Rockets.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Everyone
It's
has
okay, by the
played
way.
Rockets.
Yeah.
Everyone had a chance of being
They
on that
they
3-point
met two
line.
historical moments in that game,
Yeah.
by the way. 110 points.
Uh-huh.
And then
And
the
then
15 and 53 points taking over from Gobi, who had 35 this season. And Gobi Mark of Victoria Crocs, who had scored 35. So, yeah.
But it was a nice one for MacGyver.
No,
Yeah.
now, when we talk about MacGyver, this is the guy. He doesn't play all games.
He
He has been on
chooses.
bench.
This season,
Most times he's
yeah.
not even dressed up.
But this season,
how has he dropped
he's
all
the
those
money
53
guy.
points? Let
The
me tell you.
season started
That's
when he
why-
had been stripped of his captaincy.
Exactly.
No. That
The-
was an error.
That takes us to a saying that form class is permanent.
Yeah, class is
Yeah.
permanent.
Class is
Form is,
permanent.
I've watched.
Because MacGyver, I was shocked actually. I was like, this guy does not play games. Most of the times he's dressed in his suits
I have watched
and
him.
casual attires
I've
and
wa-
sits on the bench. I actually thought he's transitioning to the coaching staff.
No,
Yeah,
no.
when the news, of course, the letter came out of
He's,
him being
he's going to
stripped,
be our next sponsor.
but I've watched him from the inception of Namblazers. I think I had a few of Obi's in there. He's meanwhile married to one of my OG, but I watched him
How
from.
old are you, Innocent? How old are you,
guys,
Innocent?
No, do not make any math. These two are not good at numbers. So let's proceed. Yeah.
Hi.
But yeah, I've watched him. He's like you said, class is permanent, really, for me, and form is just temporary. And I think now he understands his body better. He knows what games to play because you can't throw him in a game against
You
City
see.
Oilers, Raise Life,
you see.
UCU.
So that's the thing. You can't make MacGyver play a game of Rezlife and UCU because those guys are going to
Victoria
make him
Crocs.
run down court. No, he doesn't have that energy now.
Yeah.
He has the mind of playing.
The
not
man
the
now has
energy
a
of running.
family.
Yeah.
Who will he leave his family for?
Yeah,
if you
but,
make
but
him
it
run
was a
that
very
way?
good
Yeah,
performance for
good
the captain
performance.
of Namwongo Blazers. I think it still puts Namwongo Blazers ahead of everyone in this season.
Yeah, and I think that game put them ahead of City Oilers in seeding, yeah, because now they leapfrogged City Oilers to be the top seed of the season. But also in the women, before we forget, Becky,
Hey, AJ.
yeah,
So
dropping 40,
yeah.
46
I
points,
remember I
8
saw-
rebounds.
I knew.
Yeah,
Becky, I knew.
yeah.
And she
Good
did
to
it
see.
like after AJ had done the same thing. So
Exactly,
I
yeah.
called
I
her
remember,
AJ now.
I remember quoting the tweet, and I was like, "Is this the Becky I know?" Yes, it was the Becky I knew.
Yeah,
Congratulations!
I think that's now those are the players we need at KCCA. They need to turn up.
to show.
Yeah,
Which
to show
annoys
up.
me most.
Exactly,
that-
because if you can drop those points,
There's a problem. I think they'll sort themselves out next season because
We need them to sort
KCCA
themselves in the playoffs. Yeah.
we need you. We need the
We
energy in
need-
the playoffs.
we need
We
the
don't have
energy,
JKL now.
there is
So
no way we are
you,
watching
KCCA,
Jetty with that
UCU,
trophy.
Now we need KCCA, UCU, and JT.
JKL. How they
didn't have
leapfrogged
JKL.
into the playoffs.
The defending champion, Alan. What happened?
Do you want to tell us?
Why do you want to ask me that question? I don't No, it is okay. We have our babies now. We want our babies to
grow
with us
But,
as a team.
You're actually growing eucalyptus.
No, but I love the fact that they're having the U18 kids on that team.
Yeah, in
and
a
they're
team
doing
like
well,
JKL.
yeah.
But
I have
what happened to KIU?
Oh,
Sophie.
they performed well. The
Sharon
one-
Kirabo, my girl.
Yeah. But we are also good. But the Paul Queens were better than us. They are number 5.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but
They're number 5. They
Yeah.
improved. They improved.
They
As you
really
said,
improved,
They needed
yeah.
someone else on the bench. I saw Jeff.
Exactly.
The
You
addition of
remember we
Jeff.
had a conversation because sometimes you're out of depth. You're facing a team and your plays are done. So you need fresher brain somewhere there. Someone who has been at this level, understands it, but can actually bring some weird play. You see what makes Blazers very good this season and last season?
Is what?
There is Tony who has some other weird plays that you might not
The
ever
man
understand.
looks young, but the way he plays.
The brains. Yeah.
All right, moving away from all that, the historical moments, I'm going to chip in and ask a very interesting question. Your best 5 of the season.
Before we
the
go
regular season.
to the best 5, me, I have my key moments of
You
the
still
season.
have key moments?
The
What are
other
your
ones
key
were
moments?
historical.
Hey.
I have key moments for you.
Okay.
I think they're about 4 for me. UCU versus City Oilers. YMCA second round. UCU goes ahead
We
19
talked about
points.
that game here.
You guys, I've never seen City Oilers sweat. First overtime, second overtime.
Our knees
UCU
worn out,
gave up.
by the
Yeah.
way. I saw the players bending down.
The same way you see
Everyone
was
was so
sweating
tired.
on that Namongo game. Please also give
That
us
is
that
another
highlight.
key moment. But
That cannot
Both
be an
men.
anyway. The low scoring, the scoring bit, but of course everyone knows Namongo was supposed to beat UCU,
Yeah, but
not
still
that
not
way.
with those points.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the next
No,
day
but-
was coach's birthday. You guys can do something for your coach? Like, really?
allowance was not there. But I think also the games that Rezlife has been able to win to announce
Yeah.
themselves
Oh,
in the
yeah.
big 3
Yeah.
against Blazers and against
Oilers.
Oilers. They were convincing wins.
Yeah.
Edwin Ekao,
Salute, man.
I think if he's not in any of your top 5, then you have a problem.
Edwin Ekao?
Yeah, Edwin Ekao.
You're yet to tell.
Isn't he the player with the most points?
Points,
380?
Yes.
Yeah, 380. Then I think
Mark
Ngobi.
Mark
Ngobi.
Ngobi, 353.
And I was also surprised Bale is
And then
having
Bale, 300.
points.
Man, he has had a very quiet season,
Yes, but that shows that when you're good, you're good.
Yeah, but he took 3s against UCU, man.
Oh, yeah.
he was alarming. But
Even against the first game, that Namongo City Oilers game, Bale was hot.
yeah.
Bale was hot. He made every 3 he attempted.
Yeah. I think the other moment is, yes, they were relegated, both of them, but Nabisunsa against Angels. They locked in. Those girls locked in.
I think everyone supports Narisusa. I think everyone.
whole arena.
Who will
That's
not
it.
support
That everyone
babies?
supports.
Yeah, who will
Yeah.
know? If you don't support babies, you're a hater.
Why do you hate babies?
Yeah, why do you hate humanity?
The babies of humanity, the babies of the league.
That's the future
Yeah.
of the league.
Just no fans will go to Ham to watch those
We
girls.
will
Yeah,
definitely be there.
yeah,
we will definitely be there.
Yeah.
Of course, are your key moments over?
Give us
I'm
your 5.
done.
Give us your 5.
My
Perfect.
5. Let's
What I
begin.
was waiting for.
Let's
Sophie, give
begin
us
from
your 5.
outside.
My 5 when it
Regular
comes
season.
to that men. My 5, I would have Tone. I would have Ekau. I would have Cheng. I would have Anthony Chukura. And I would have, let me see, who would be these? I would have Fatiki Nyembo.
Nyembo.
You've
Yeah.
not talked about Ogot.
Yeah.
And Mr. Thor. Okay, honorary mentions for you.
No, I would not have a goat. I would not have him because man, the first 5. If my team was playing against Innocent or Allen's team, I would have those 5. Oh yeah, I would even have who Ozias. Yeah.
Ozias.
Yeah. I would
But
have
Sophie's
Ozias.
stuff, interestingly, North City Oilers player.
But
I didn't have
okay,
Titus.
who would you put?
Titus because he's my friend. I'm dead.
This is how
They
corruption
were going to
begins.
slaughter you. They were going to slaughter you in this episode.
Yeah,
Better
because-
fix him anywhere.
Titus, I would fix you anywhere. I would make
Okay.
sure that
Probably the coach.
Okay, Innocent.
My
crossing over
first
to
5.
you.
I'm torn between Tony and Michael Otieno, but I think I'll go with Tony. Both players have huge brains. Yeah, but Tony will go ahead. And then, of course, Edwin Ekau will be in that team. Yeah, bro.
I would want Tony to point my ball and Edwin to shoot it.
Now, about the guy, the big one that I want to pick for me rebounds, I'm torn about between Joshua of Humu. The other name disturbs me. Dolo. Yeah. One of the top rebounders, I think third. Defensively, he had about 280 defense.
Was the first.
Defensive rebounds. I would have him in that team. But of course, there's Anthony Chukura, who I'm also bargaining where to put. But yeah, I would have him, Joshua, Tony, Ekau. I'll have Mr. Thor from Rezlife. Yeah.
Oh, he had a good season.
Yeah.
He had a great
And
season.
then I think I would have Mark Ngowi. I want someone to make someone run.
Man, I deal with
No,
old
you see
players.
you play. No, you see you play in your squad.
Yes, you see, is
Well, my big Ruthuri, I think would.
you would have who? Jimmy.
Joshua something.
Yeah.
You would.
Me.
Yeah.
Jimmy or
Lumi,
Tim?
yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy.
No, I mean the big guy, the one we call
That
big
is
body.
Joshua. That is Ruthuri.
Jimmy.
Jimmy,
You'd have him.
But Otim would also have a honorary mention in that team. He punished City Oilers even if we lost. He punished the City Oilers. It's hard to choose because like I said, the league has revolved and players have turned up this season. They have really been good because there's also Ian Luwama, the top rebounder of the season so far.
The top turnover guy.
Not him. Yeah, turnover. There's
Peter Sefuma.
Yeah, Peter Sefuma, Jetty Jaguars. Even when the Jetty Jaguars fans now they sing basketball.
Yeah, they're now supporting Namongo Blazers.
No, they keep saying women's basketball. You have a Sadia, we don't know.
But life is interesting. You can wonder how they shifted. Last season they were saying at least we finish as second seed. But now I don't know. They survived.
Meanwhile,
relegation.
they have a very tough playoff.
Anyway.
But
Allen is 5. Who would be your 5?
5. Yeah.
I wanted to skip that.
No,
Taking you guys to
give
the
us-
next
Let's say
agenda.
which City Oilers player you're going to throw in.
Give us the players.
I think defensively there is a City players guy. I mean Oilers guy that needs a mention.
Who?
His
guy from
responsibilities. No, his responsibilities in the team changed. Joel Lukoji has been playing more defensively.
He has the most assists though.
Yeah, he has the most
So
assists.
he has been, okay, you start. You have your Joel.
But I forgot Fatika Nyembo in my team.
He was on my team.
You're done. Your chance is done.
No, I think I'll swap him with Mark.
At least
I need
You
energy.
need someone who
I
runs.
need energy.
going to run on your team. Just going to run.
Tony will run the play.
He will run
Fatika
the play,
will bring
but
the
not
energy.
with her
goals.
legs.
Yeah.
No, Fatika will bring the energy.
Okay. I think mine, I'm going to start with Faid Bali.
Woohoo.
Definitely. I'll go for Faid Bali. Then I'll put for you Lokoj.
Hey, don't mention the
The whole Oilers team.
madam. That
It's
make
giving
us bad.
nepotism, but
I know.
Now, I really want to put Edwin Ekau somewhere.
but
But I don't know.
There's a Titus Lua.
but I need Titus on my team. Then I need Nyembo.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I need Mara on my team.
Then I need Nyembo. I am
haven't
going to
said
beat
Joel
everyone
Kahia.
Yeah, Joel Kai.
guys.
Yeah, but it's very hard to
It's
choose.
very hard.
Yeah.
Man,
Very hard.
fans, please let us know in the comment section.
Your five.
Your five, because
Please.
we want to see
Yeah.
which is the best five of the
Then who
regular
will be your
season so far.
coach?
My coach, I think I'll go with Coach Mose.
You're stealing my coach. Then your coach?
That's also my coach.
Oh, I think I'll also
with
go with Coach Moses
Coach
Sokera.
Moses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tony will be assistant. Yes, I want to fix Coach Mikey
and
somewhere.
Coach Michael would still be that assistant.
Yeah.
I would take Coach Mose, then Coach Michael would assist him. Yeah.
I want Coach Tendo and Moses one day.
Okay.
Not on the national team, but I want them in the league one day.
One day.
I know why.
Why?
I will tell you the next episode.
But you did,
The winner.
Okay.
but you did mention your player from Burundi, Landry.
Landry.
has had a
The
very
man
silent
gave us a
regular
very
season.
good game
The
against
first
Nam
game,
Blazers.
but he has had a very silent regular season. Let's wait what he will give us in
Yeah,
the
but
in the
in the
playoffs.
playoffs.
Still because he needs someone to cook for him. Landry
Yeah.
is a good player, but he needs someone to bring the ball and you give it to him.
Mm.
He's past that edge of like being a team
Yeah,
or Bale.
running and-
Bale will pick the ball, bring it and shoot it. Landry will not run like that. He's a good player, but you need to position him. When he's positioned, give him the ball, he will use his brain.
That's
so
true. That's
I think
true.
that's why he has had like a quiet
Silent.
season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
And
ladies.
this season has been a marathon. Oh, we have the ladies teams.
Yeah.
Let me be the moderator now.
Oh, huh.
Your top five in the ladies.
He's a lady.
Yes.
That's tough. Top 5 in the ladies. I am going to start with my number 1. Nachindi is not around. Giving me problems.
Give us the ones who have been playing.
If
Yes.
you're not around, now what am I
Tell
going
us
to
the
say?
ones who have been
Anyway.
playing.
I think the guards. I'm looking at the guards now. Oh, Shakira.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, you're stealing
Namvubia?
my God.
Shakira Namvubia of Lady Jaguars. I am going to go and sneak in Sheila Lamunu.
Oh, yeah.
Of course. She
Yeah.
has to be there.
She'll give you a good run.
Sheila Lamunu, number 3. Slivia Nachituka of UCU.
Wow.
I don't know how I am going to get that girl to JKL.
Wait,
But I need to talk to Freedom. After her graduating,
Do
I
you
think
have money?
we are going to look for money. That's what I can promise you.
Just
Selena
for her.
Chituka has been a very exceptional player. Then there is a big man of UCU. Please remind me the name. She plays 3-on-3.
What's her name? She's brown?
Martin.
Martina.
Yeah,
Martina.
Martina.
Okay,
Anyango.
Martina Nyango.
Martina. Oh my God.
Then, your 5 is full of UCU.
Yeah, they have done
Sure,
well.
his shoes as a side.
Uh-huh.
It's nepotism with
But she
Allen.
doesn't love university.
I am
games,
not
but-
a big fan of
of
UCU,
UCU,
but
but
she's
it
It is
I'm surprised.
nepotism with her.
I
But
am
the
going
thing
to sneak in a new and I need a rebounder. Lady Jaguars.
But I'm Lisa.
Batamuliza Mercy. I am done. Give me those ones. I am going to beat everyone. Coach Nick. I want Coach Nick.
Of course. Of course.
So I would go with Sarah again, all right?
Oh, yeah.
I would have Becky. I would have
Becky?
the one like
KCCA?
Yeah, KCCA, AJ. I would have Tracy Namgosa. I would have Abigail from Nabisunsa.
Hoza.
Yeah, because when she joins your team and she has like people who are doing it, she will give you more. Then I'll have Shakira. Yeah.
Namvubia.
Yes.
Okay.
Then coach, I'll go with Coach Johnny.
Which Johnny?
Johnny Magic.
Mapesa.
Yeah, Mapesa is good with the ladies. I'll go with Mapesa. Would hustle and
win a championship.
Yeah, would hustle and win a championship.
Your things about hustle. Even the teams you support are
Yes.
hustle too.
But okay, I am not like Allen. That planned kid thing is not in me so much.
Allen has a lot of nepotism.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I know. Planned kids, things, Cafe Javas.
So you're also starting the Cafe Javas.
A lot of oil.
yeah. That's why I'll go for
They
John Mapesa.
almost want to slide off the court all the time. Well, my 5 for the girls, I'll go with Abigail Nabisunsa.
Yeah.
And of course, 2 of the UCU ladies that Alan did mention. I think I'll also pick a leaf from the nepotism classes that Alan took. And then on to that, add Mase Batamliza. She has added a lot on her game. Last season, she was not who she is.
I think last season she was more into netball, but this season she has been so much into basketball.
She the top rebounder or the best defensive player of the season. She was somewhere.
Yeah,
she won some
has won
accolade. And even a season before, she was part of the.
But she has tuned her
She's
body
locked
well
in when
and
it comes to
in,
basketball now.
And I think now she's transiting. She still does netball, but now gives basketball a little more.
I think with KCCA
time, but of course, the last player in that team, I think I'll just, for nepotism case, Sharon Kirao will be in that team.
Now, Sophie, I don't want you to tell Sharon why she's not
Sharon
in the
will
team.
be Sharon. I saw Sharon coaching the KIU boys, so she'll be
she's
part
assistant.
of the coaching staff.
Okay.
Yeah.
You've added
Sorry,
that somewhere.
Shakira, you needed to be in this team, but for nepotism's case, Sharon has a space.
With Edgar Mnaba. Allen, you didn't put Edgar anywhere on your.
Joel Kaira, can you imagine?
Oh my God!
But I love how he's
no, we
playing
can't
with the
go back.
Oilers.
Kaira is going to be somewhere on my team. At least
As the water boy? Or?
no, not the water boy.
Kaira is too good to be a water boy.
Exactly, because you actually mentioned 6. We gave you a spot. I don't know if you want us to redesign the court to
I
fit 6
mentioned
players.
10, I don't know. Anyway, moving away from that, please comment your team of the regular season as we head into the playoffs.
We really want to know.
Yeah, we want to know.
Of course,
Yeah.
we will know.
Yeah.
Rumors coming in, the additions of Oilers arrived, so I don't know whether that's true. What do you have in your
I want
docket?
to first see them. I know, one of them has played with the City Oilers at Road to Bal
Both
and
of
Bal.
them.
Both of them. We've seen them how probably they had team chemistry, but part of the players they actually did play with are no longer at City Oilers. So I want to see how.
To tell, was it the other players or it was them?
You know, because
Now,
at the
that's
moment,
strictly about that, guys.
because at the moment you have a young squad, Joel Kaira who is good but still learning. He does a lot of a bit of panic. Yeah, he's actually improved. He's improved a little.
Kasta Obleng is under 23.
He has improved.
Guys,
Meanwhile, Obleng is one of I think the players, a part of the players that have really turned up this season. Yeah, he has him, and then of course in the women we do have Tracy averaging 19 points per game. So good stuff from the 2 players. Obleng has really been the guy. I think with a low turn up of Ochera. Obleng has really stood out. Stepped up.
We are yet to tell. Playoffs are coming.
Coach Monday.
Oh.
Why is that? Oh,
I think we should be asking City Oilers
where he's going.
If they are part of
they're
what
part
happened
of what
in Rwanda.
happened. Yeah.
Because you cannot be going into playoffs and the guy changes his mind and he's coming.
But of course, stories come.
Tell us.
Are you?
I don't know.
I
I want to face in the camera and say I do not know.
We used to think.
And you know, when it comes to basketball and coaches, one thing I've seen here in Uganda, players, they have like a deadline and stuff. But coaches, it looks like you fire this one today, then tomorrow you have a new coach. How does it work?
We keep rebounding the coaches.
Yeah, I kept asking that, but they told me for the coaches, they have no what? they cannot be. Okay, they have no limitations. They can bring in a coach at any time.
Yeah,
Any time of the season?
like any sport.
Okay.
But I think what's happening in Rwanda, news coming in, is that the team is closing shop.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they're closing shop only because I think they have not been able to achieve what they expected to achieve with the men's basketball team.
Hot down there.
But the ladies team is staying.
So they're going to put all the support into the ladies team.
They rewind. Just like how Freedom did with the JKL
The
Lady
boys.
Dolphins, and then sold off the men's team. It is the same thing happening down in Rwanda.
But it looks like it's the same thing that is going to happen to JT, because just my words, the way the boys are playing and the way the girls
Prophet
are playing.
Sophie.
I think
Prophet
they were.
Sophie.
I think they're also just out of depth.
Because even last season, the boys were on a low performance and the girls kept shooting.
But you see, ladies basketball is
not
different.
so competitive.
It is, but not as physical as the men. You know, now with the men, if you're not physical, you need to be extremely intelligent. We're talking about the Rezlife type of intelligence.
Okay.
Or you need to be runners, like how the Crocs are, or you see you are actually intelligent, and that's how they beat their teams.
Guys, let's leave alone all
leave
that. and now let's go into the busy calendar. Why the playoffs are not happening so soon.
Yeah,
The
pushed to
Silverbacks are going in
10th.
camp.
Yeah.
The
July.
Gazelles are going in 3-on-3.
Yeah.
They already traveled to France.
France, yeah.
And there's a lot going on with the national teams. There 3-on-3 series in France. Then there's under 23 Nations League men and women.
Yeah.
Still, that is going to be happening in Kenya. Then there is FIBA World Cup qualifiers in Angola for the Silverbacks.
Yeah.
Then of course the playoffs will kick off on 10th July.
But in that busy schedule, we still also have Commonwealth Games.
And we also have Div 1. Div 1 is
So you can
the
go and
games,
catch
yeah,
Div
you
1.
You
can
need
go.
to go and catch those games.
Yeah,
I have
I've
seen a lot of
I've
NBL
watched,
players
down there, but I've watched the Div 1.
Some of
games.
your
They're
coaches
interesting.
up here are down there making good
Cooking,
news. Yeah,
cooking.
cooking.
Yeah.
Tony is down there. Coach Moses is down there cooking.
Coach Tendo is
Yeah,
also
Coach
down
Tendo
there
is
with
down
the
there.
ladies.
Even
Livingston.
Coach, your coach at Blazers,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
is down coaching. What's
Governors?
yeah, governors.
Oh.
Yeah, so they're all down there cooking. I'm wondering if all teams decided to.
All right.
Come.
Still in August, a lot is coming in. So we will have quite a number of breaks
Yeah.
before we close this season of the NBL. Yeah, anything else?
Well, I probably just to remind you, do not forget to follow, share, and subscribe. But also a big thank you to our sponsors.
I Care Basketball.
Thank you so much.
iMedia Care.
We appreciate.
And to our cameraman, man, that job is not easy.
Thank you for being part of this episode. See you next time.
Don't
God
forget
bless
to
you.
subscribe.